All right, guys, welcome to tonight's Wednesday night True Life Tribe hangout. Thank you so much for tuning in. I know it's kind of late and we all have families, we have our kids and stuff, but I figured, hey, by now everybody's kind of calmed down and settled in. So I'll make this pretty quick. I know we've all got to get, we've got work and school and things. So I just wanted to jump on tonight, you guys, and this hangout is going to be all about the 3 keys that are going to help you to unlock the door to your freedom. So these 3 things that I'm going to share with you were really the stepping stones for Dave and I to find the freedom that we now have. And that's really what I want to share with you tonight, is how we were able to get there and how these things can help you to step into a life of freedom for yourself as well. So let's dive right into it. Just about 4 years ago, Dave and I were, typical family, typical American family. Dave was working 9 to 5, working for corporate America, and I was a stay-at-home mom. And I'd been a stay-at-home mom all the time because that's something we believed in. We wanted to keep one parent home. We believed in keeping the family together and homeschooling our children and things like that. So he was working the 9 to 5, and working like 10, 12-hour days, with the commute and everything. And we were really just feeling burned out and feeling like we're just not living the life of our dreams. It was really, truly not what we had dreamt of when we got married and made our plans for our life together. We wanted to travel. We wanted to live and be together and go on adventures together and spend, a lot of time with our children. And that was very important to us, and we weren't getting it. And so I'm going to share with you that first key that is going to be essential to creating a life of freedom for yourself. And this was the very first step that Dave and I took in our journey to creating a life of freedom for ourselves. So that very first thing that we did was, and that you need to do in order to create a life of freedom for yourself, is that you need to make a decision. Make a decision that you are going to create freedom for yourself. Just decide, put your foot in the ground and decide that this is it. This is what I'm doing. I'm not going to do this lifestyle anymore. This one of working a 9 to 5, or, whether you're a stay-at-home mom or you're working a job, could be a stay-at-home dad. And, whether you're stay-at-home mom or whether you're working a job, being a stay-at-home mom has its struggles too. You're struggling on one income. You are trying to, basically put all of your energy into your family and having to put your dreams on the back burner. And that's really where I was at. And the same thing if you're working a 9 to 5, So back to that first key is that you need to make a decision. You need to decide that you're going to create a life of freedom for yourself. Just decide, make a firm, planted in the ground decision that you're going to create freedom for yourself, that you're not going to accept this anymore. You're not going to do it anymore. And you don't know the hows, you don't know the ins and outs of how it's all going to come together, but just make that firm decision. Okay. So that's the first key that I want to give to you. So the second key that I want to give you is that you need to gather up your resources. You need to discover the things that you have available to you that can help you to step into that life of freedom. You want to start finding books, listening to audios. We were big on, in the beginning, Eben Pagan and Brendan Burchard. Those were 2 of our big mentors in the very beginning that really skyrocketed us to our freedom, because we began to see our own self-worth. We began to see that we had things to offer, that we didn't have to be working jobs for a paycheck, that we had value within ourselves that we could offer and get paid for it. So you need to gather your resources. You need to find mentors that can show you the way towards the freedom that you want, that people that can show you how they did it, how they've been able to achieve freedom, and how you can do it too. And that takes me over to the final and third key to your freedom, and that is that you get into action, that You don't just go read books, listen to audios, go to seminars, do all that work and get around all those people who have what you want, and then do nothing with it and keep going to your job and keep living that life that you don't want to live. So that's the third key that I want to give to you, is that you take action, and not just any action. Take unreasonable action. Take massive action on the things that you learn from those mentors of yours. Okay. It's easy to just read books and listen to audios and go to seminars and go to events and do all these kinds of things, and then just, go back into our comfort zone and, whatever, another day. No, stick back, get back to that first decision that you made, that firm decision that you made, that I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm going to create a life of freedom for myself. Hell or high water, I'm going to do it. And it doesn't matter what I have to do. I'm going to take massive action on what I learn. I'm going to learn from people who have what I want, and I'm going to take massive action on what they tell me to do. And guys, that's exactly what Dave and I did. That's what's led us to be where we are today. We spend every single day together. We're just hanging out here in the house. Dave's over there hanging out with my daughter Layla, with our daughter Layla, and the other boys are hanging out doing their thing, and we're all just here together, and we're having every single day together, which is a miracle considering where the typical American lifestyle is to be broken apart all the time, to have mom, dad gone, kids gone, everybody's gone, and then you have those small little moments of the evenings, and then you have the weekends to while you're exhausted, spend whatever time you can get together, so not the way we wanted to live, and and being bound to the time frame or the schedule of your job. You can't travel when you want to, you can't vacation when you want to. All of those things just felt like we were, being squeezed in our lives. Like it was like we wanted to expand our lives. We wanted to be out having adventures and traveling, and we love Mexico and we have family in Mexico, so we visit Mexico often, but it was like heartbreaking because we couldn't be down there. We couldn't spend the real amount of time that we wanted to be there and enjoy that exotic beach country, the being on the coast there, so and just last year, we spent a whole year there. We were able to spend an entire year, a working vacation in Mexico, working from home. So, and I just have to throw it in, a little income disclaimer, that our results are not typical, because we're not typical people, because we made a decision, we found our mentors, and we took massive action to implement the things that we learned from them. So, I want to encourage you to go ahead and take action on those things. Make a decision in your life. If you're really fed up with it, if you're really tired of working like that, if you're really tired of not being able to choose when you go on vacations, if you're really sick and tired of it, make a firm decision. Make a firm decision that you're going to have the free time. You're going to have that quality time with your family, that you're going to have, financial freedom and abundance. Make a decision that you're going to have that. And then do whatever you can to get around people that have what you want, and learn from them and do what they do, So these were the absolutely, I would say that the top three things that led us to a life of freedom. So, guys, Dave and I are here. We've been down that road. We've done the 9-to-5 grind. We've made that firm decision to create a life of freedom for ourselves. And we've found our mentors, we've been mentored by them, and we've taken action on the things that they've taught us, the things they've shown us. And we're here to invite you to be mentored by us. We want to invite you to come in and be coached 100%. We have created a whole program to show you from A to Z, exactly step by step, how we run our business every day, and how you can get plugged in, and just start building out your business. And Our goal is to get 100 people within the next 12 months to reach 5K in their business, in their online business. And the reason that we want people to reach 5K in their business is because 5K is the kind of the freedom point, right? It's the place where you can quit your job. You can kind of, you can keep up your paying your rent, your bills, your food. Maybe it's not all of what you want, but it is a darn good place to be financially so that you can make that transition. So we want to show you how to reach that goal. We want to show you how to get in, set up your business, get cranking on it, and really, help you to solidify that decision that you're going to create a life of freedom for yourself. So we're here, we're ready for that. And you guys, it's only $7 to get signed up with us. It's $7, $7 to get in and see what resources are here for you, right? That's the second key that I shared with you, is just gather your resources, see what is available to you to help you create that lifestyle of freedom for yourself. So $7 to get in. Once you get in, we're going to connect with you. I'm going to give you a phone call. I'm going to show you exactly what to do next, and we're going to get you going with your business. So, some other things that I wanted to share with you was that, just give me 1 second. It's really not that complicated working online. It's not complicated. You just need the right mentors, and we are prepared to be that mentor for you. We're prepared to show you the way, right? The way to your freedom. And it's not that complicated, and you'll see that once you get in. You'll see that it's just a plug and play. You just want to get in, do exactly what we're showing you, and you'll see things start to come in. You'll see your business start to grow. You'll see your income start to grow, and that way you can start to get a vision for the day that you're actually free. Okay, so that's pretty much what I wanted to share with you guys tonight. And we're going to be doing these weekly calls every Wednesday at 9 p.m. We're going to be bringing more to you guys, more value, and helping you guys to step into, making the mind shifts that you need to make to really step into your life of freedom. I know back when we were first getting started out, people would look at us like we were crazy when we were, whenever we would say that we were going to do an online business, we were going to work from home, we were going to be able to travel, we were going to, be able to decide when we were going to go on a vacation, all this stuff. People just looked at us like, you're nuts, like that's not how things are done. It's, you're dreaming, right? Be a dreamer, be a dreamer, and dream big, dream really big, like don't put any limits on what is possible for you, because it is, it's amazing what you discover when you stop putting that limitation on yourself and saying, no, I can't do this or I can't do that because of this and because of that. When you just say what you want, say what you are going to do, say what you dream of having in your life, just say it, and then you will discover what those resources are that you need to be able to achieve that. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I hope that this information was helpful for you guys. And again, it's only $7 to go ahead and get started with us. You can click down below, and we'd love to have you on the team. We'd love to help you get your business going. I love this stuff. I'm super passionate about it. I love helping people build out a brand for themselves, and it gets me so excited every time I see somebody start up their blog. I just get so excited for them because people have so much potential in them. And, it's really a sad thing to see that potential being thrown away at a job somewhere, or even if you're a stay-at-home mom and, you can do so much more as a stay-at-home mom. You actually have like a massive amount of potential as a stay-at-home mom because you are home. You're already home, whether you're, struggling on one income or whatever, you still have that huge advantage that you're at home. And if you're a homeschooler, you're at home. Yeah, you're busy with the kids all day. I know the feeling, and I'm right there with you. But I work my business in the morning and in the evening. Here I am in the evening doing my hangout. So and I do all my marketing and my blogging, and everything gets done. Emails get sent out first thing in the morning. So it's totally doable, totally possible. Even if you're working a job, same thing. Get up early, stay up late sometimes, hey, we all stay up late anyway, 9, 10 o'clock, we're all up watching TV or whatever. Why not work on your business? So, and work towards being firm and creating that life of freedom for yourself. So yeah, so get started with us, guys. $7, you can get in and you can get a feel for what's going on in here, and get a feel for if this is what you're ready for, if you want to make this commitment and you want to really start creating a life of freedom for yourself. So with that, I look forward to connecting with you guys again next week. And I'll still be sending out, our regular emails. You'll be getting those, the blogs. And one more thing, we're going to be in Nashville in about just under 2.5 months. We're going to be in Nashville, Tennessee. That's the next business event that we're going to be attending, and we'd love to have you guys with us. We'd love to bring you with us, and it's going to be so exciting. It's going to be tons of fun, and really, really looking forward to connecting with you guys, looking forward to helping you get your business started. So you guys have an awesome night, and I will see you next week.